This is called the show. If you didn't know, this is called the show.
Ladies.
Happy Wednesday. You're listening to the show. My name is Elizabeth Mesa, and you're on Dash Radio Discover. I'm back. I know I took a week and a half off, I should say, because last week I did a show on Wednesday, and then I didn't do anything on Thursday. But I do have the results for you guys. I know last week you guys were excited. You were dying to know about the survey that I had done. That someone posted a survey. It was done through one of those research places, you know, where they do surveys. And the survey was, let me just remind you, the survey was that according to this survey, that men who are 5'9" or 5'10" taller, that, you know, they're considered like taller men are cheat. And then shorter men were labeled, you know, either, depending on which one you looked at, it was either from like 5'10" under or 5'9" under. And so I decided I was going to ask my squad, because I thought, you know, I don't think they asked my squad. I need to know what the results are from, you know, everybody that listens to the show. I need to know where you guys fall. Are you short? Are you tall? According to the survey, after I gave you the height, were you like the shorter, the taller version? And are you a cheater, not a cheater? Did you ever cheat in the past? And I have to say, I knew my squad was better than that. 99% of you that were labeled, according to the survey, that was labeled cheaters, you did not cheat. You immediately messaged me and you're like, you were like, I am 5'10", I'm 5'11", or like a 6'2", whatever your height was, which was like way above the tall, you know, the taller version of it. And you did say, I've never cheated and I'm not a cheater. And also, you know, the shorter ones also said, you know, you did fall into what they said, that you didn't cheat. But, you know, so that was a bogus survey that I read on air. And I read it because it was something that it was posted online. And I decided that I wanted to just kind of have fun with it and play with it and ask my squad about it and see where they did fall in. And I did say I would never say your name. That was just for me to know. And I would just only say the results of it. And I'm very happy to know that I have loyal squad. I love that. I love the fact that you guys are loyal. And I did also tell you that I was a cheater before. I did say that on the show, that I was a cheater a long time ago. And then I realized that I didn't want to cheat anymore. And then I also did say that I got cheated on once, you know, with a relationship, and I'm no longer in that relationship. And back then, when I was cheating, I was having fun. I didn't think anything of it. And you know what? Let me go back and remind you, the reason why I didn't think anything of it and I didn't feel that I was hurting anybody, because I was honest with the person. I kept it real. I was not the kind of person that, you know, I had a relationship. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. Okay, I did hurt, I guess, the person that I was cheating on, but the person that I was honest with, the side person, the person that I had on the side, I was honest with them, and I would tell them that I already had somebody and I would not leave that person for them. So they were just strictly the side person. And if they were okay being the side person, then we could continue, and they were okay. And of course, you know, you guys know the story that eventually they wanted more. They wanted to be in a relationship. So I'd have to cut them loose and just move on. And then I just realized, like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to cheat. It's like, it's just not, you know what happened? I felt really bad. I felt bad. That's what happened. And that's why I decided I didn't want to do it anymore, because I felt bad for this person, because this person had no idea that I was doing it to them. And, you know, so I, of course, told him what I was doing. And I said, look, I have to be honest with you. It's killing me. And I've been doing it for a long time. And this is what I've done. I've been cheating on you. And that was it. So then then that's when I realized I don't want to cheat anymore. I don't cheat anymore. I don't do that anymore. And it did happen to me one time. And I don't know if that was karma coming back to me, because it was a serious relationship, you know, when it happened to me. It wasn't one of those like, oh, just like boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, where you're just kind of dating someone and you're not really serious. It wasn't that. It was a serious relationship. So I don't know if that was like maybe karma coming back to me, giving me a taste of my own medicine from way back then when I did it to this one person who, poor thing, like had no idea and was clueless. But, so anyways, that's my story. And, as far as like the cheating thing for the taller, the shorter men, we've already established it was bogus. My squad did not fall into that category. So that's good. I'm excited and I'm happy to know that you guys are loyal to your girlfriends, spouses. What else do you call them? You call them, I can't even think of the name, when you're just living with them for a long time. Common law. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to bring my guest in because I'm having such a hard time. I'm having such a hard time, trying to say like, okay, what is it? What's the word that I'm looking for? But I'm excited. You guys have to look her up. I have Tatiana DeKhtyar. Tatiana DeKhtyar. She is so hot. She's beautiful. She's so beautiful. Great eyes. You're beautiful, Tatiana.
Oh, thank you so much. So are you.
Thank you. So you're a model, you're an actress, and you're also a producer.
Yeah. Among other things, I've been busy.
You're busy. I have to tell you guys, like when she first walked into the studio, like I just walked in and I was like, talking to the receptionist. And then and the receptionist asking me, are you expecting anyone? And I said, yes. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting Tatiana. And then the door opens and we both look up and I was like, there she is.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like everything stopped when she was walking in. It's like what color are your eyes? Are they blue, green?
They are blue-green. They look like, I guess, the ocean on a sunny day.
Yeah, she's beautiful. You guys have to go look her up. And she does have a website, TatianaDeKhtyar.com. And I'm going to spell that for you guys because I know that if you just try, you're not even going to get it. So Tatiana, Tatiana, her last name, KHTYAR.com. So you have to check her out. And you also have a Twitter, and it's also at Tatiana DeKhtyar.
I'm more of an Instagram person, so if you want to really keep up with my shenanigans, I would recommend going to my Insta page.
Which isn't it like Tatiana.DeKhtyar?
It's Tatiana_DeKhtyar.
Okay. And then
DeKhtyar.
you have to like follow her and keep up with her because she's beautiful. So I was trying to think of the other word. What's the other word for the other relationship?
Usually you would call them significant other.
Oh, yeah, your significant other. How did I not remember that? I'm like thinking common law and I'm just, I'm not even thinking anything else. So have you, so now that I've like said my story about me like cheating, I was like a notorious cheater like a long time ago, like really, really bad. I was like horrible. Not anymore. Now I'm loyal, because now I decided, if I feel that I can't be loyal, then I'm not going to have a relationship. I'm just going to be single.
Yeah. I feel like people don't usually cheat when they're complete in the relationship, when they found someone that they really belong with. Mm-hmm. They don't really want to be out there somewhere, like seeking out relationships with other people, because I've encountered a lot of those situations and among friends and even family members.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like when the relationship is whole and complete, people just don't seek out anything else. They're satisfied. So why would you, like, for example, if you just had an amazing meal, why would you go out and, eat anything else? You're full, right?
You know what? That's so true. And I have to say that probably is that's really true with women. I feel that with men, it might be a little different because I think it's true. Men will cheat if there's something missing. And I also feel that a lot of times men are going to cheat even if there's nothing missing, just because they're dogs.
Not all men are alike. I would say some men always have this necessity of feeding their ego.
Yeah.
And they always need that attention. They always need to reconfirm that, oh, yes, I'm hot. Oh, yes, I'm desired.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus, I don't know. I feel like men and women, they have different instincts.
Yes.
Like a woman wants to find the one and hold on to him and have a household and feel secure. I feel like the sense of security, because every woman, like before anything else, is a potential mother. And even if you haven't really expressed yourself in that way yet, you subconsciously are seeking to do so. So you're looking for an ultimate, like man who will create I guess, the conditions for you to express yourself as such. And men, oftentimes, they have this instinct of like getting out there. And I mean, a lot of cheaters that I've met in my life, like some of my friends, they always, like felt like I was like one of the boys sometimes, like so they would like tell me things that I wish they didn't tell me. I was like, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know. And if you tell me, like, I don't want to meet your girlfriend because I don't want to look her in the eye. It's super awkward. I literally had those situations happen to me when I knew about the guy cheating and he would be either my close friend or, like, what makes it kind of worse, my significant other's close friend, like best friend of my boyfriend at the time. And that makes things very, very complicated because, like, if it's my friend, sometimes I would just, like, confront them and I would be like, okay, you need to cut this crap. You know, if you want to be my friend, you can't be doing this. But if it's your boyfriend's friend, then it's kind of not your territory. It's not your call to make. You're like trying to ruin their, brotherhood, their relationship, like their bromance. You're like threatening it, so like you're like supposed to be keeping a secret. But they oftentimes, they oftentimes like would just go out there and do it when they would have an amazing woman next to them, beautiful, smart, talented, loving, all kinds of amazing, and they would still go out there. And the girls that they would like go with didn't always compare to those girls that they were with already. So it didn't make sense to me. I was like, what are you looking for? Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like, I think it's an instinct. It's an instinct to just like cover more grounds. And
you're really good though, because you were just saying earlier that if it's like your best friend, like say if it's your best friend, like the guy, and the guy's cheating on the girlfriend, that's really good of you to like tell the guy, you better cut this out, because I don't know that if I would do that, I would just kind of, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would do, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying I don't know if I would do that because that would be me taking something else like on my plate that I wouldn't have time for. So then I think the way that I would probably do it is I would just choose to maybe look the other way and maybe not hang out with the side chick if he's, cheating, or, like maybe that's how I would handle it, because I feel that if I took that role where I would just say, don't do it, I'm not going to be your friend, then that means you have to spend time with him and talking to him. And I was like, okay, do I have that time because I have kids? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe if I didn't have kids, then I would be a little more kind of like you.
Well, it's like there's no one formula that works for everyone, and you kind of work with what you've given, with your current circumstances. But I feel like sometimes it's the time to look the other way, and sometimes it's the time to interfere. And I've done both, and I will say this, that looking the other way felt like crap.
Really?
It really did. I had to keep other people's secrets, and I didn't want to. And I had really bad experiences of when I would speak out about it, when I would finally be confronted by the girl, who knew something was up, and she would be like, please tell me. Like, I need to know, woman to woman, I need to know. Because if it is, I promise you, I will not tell anybody, your secret is safe with me. I will just, I would just leave him and I will be free. And this is what broke my heart every time. I cracked every time. I had to speak out, and I I decided for myself, you know what? If you don't want me to tell your woman that you're cheating on her, don't cheat in front of me.
Oh my